can't say it. Coach Prime can't even really talk about it. But I'm going to talk about it. So I'm watching Kansas and Baylor. And Baylor putting that thump on them. Bam, bam, bam. Baylor giving them that work. And I'm talking about throwing that ball, about 20, 30 yards in there? Bam, wide receiver just getting missing on them. Back to back, same play down there. Same play. But we couldn't really get nothing going. Come on now. Them Zebras and Kansas, they was in it together. They had to be. I'm watching the Kansas-Baylor game. Why I hear the ref saying, holding on the call, Kansas. Also, Kansas getting called for holding. But when we played them, it was no call for holding. All right, I ain't even tripping. But Baylor is working them. So that lead me to believe that Kansas don't even deserve to win this game at all. They already played their bowl game. Their bowl game was us. Their bowl game was us. Coach Prime can't get out here and say the Zebras and Kansas was together. He can't. But I can because it looked wild. I'm talking about, I ain't watched second quarter. I'm watching first quarter, and I see holding Kansas. Come on now. So holding Kansas like that? And so they ain't hold none when they played us? On all the drives they had, they weren't doing no holding. All right. That's why Kansas played us as they Super Bowl, and the refs, somebody had to be in this thing and say, hey, look here. We can't let Prime get off in there because Oklahoma State, they going to win. But at least right now, we could say Kansas is hot and we could justify it. Well, because ain't no way our defense got beat like that now. Our defense ain't get beat like that ever. Not ever. Maybe it was something we was doing, but they couldn't have been giving us no calls. Holding first quarter on Kansas, but we ain't getting none. Come on now. Baylor out there working them boys. All right. Then on top of that, let me tell you what else Coach Prime really can't talk about. But, okay. Cam Ward did ball. So Cam Ward should be up there. But Ashton Jeanty did ball. So he should be up there. Travis Hunter did ball. So he should be up there. But they're going to slide in Dylan Gabriel. Dylan Gabriel done played 6 college football seasons. And you sliding him in? No, man, because he on Oregon. So you sliding him in? Come on now. Oregon is... Dylan Gabriel can't touch Shador in all the stats. They can't touch him. So really, Shador should be one of the... Well, 4 of them. If they got 4, Shador should be in there. But they can't do that because that's Deion Sanders in Colorado. That's Deion Sanders in Colorado. They can't do that. That's this trash, y'all. We're watching money dictate sports. But what you watching also is Coach Prime trump all that. Oh, yeah, I said it. He can't say it, but I can say it. Coach Prime trump all that. So they got their ways of trying to do it. But Travis Hunter, they put the ball in his hand too much, and he did his thing on defense. And Coach Prime gonna get up there and talk. Yeah. They ain't throwing that Travis. Nobody ain't throwing that trap. My boy got 1,000 yards, be catching picks and TDs. Come on, man. This ain't never been done. So Coach Prime will go up there and talk. Where otherwise a coach might sit back and say, well, I just, I want to be politically. Yeah. Nah, Prime gonna get up there and talk. But he can't say too much. So he can't really throw his son all the way in the mix because they're going to say, that's just daddy ball. You doing that for your son. But we can tell the truth. Dylan Gabriel should not be in it. It should be Shador. But it's cool. They can't take it away from Trap. Trap finna have the Heisman. Basically got the Heisman. Ashton Jeanty last game. Travis last game of regular season. Now, what they hoping for is Ashton Jeanty breaks Barry Sanders' record next week where they could try to, but you can't. That's Travis Hunter award. If it's anybody else award, the Heisman garbage. You don't even count it. The Thorpe already showed they garbage. Now, Kansas, getting their tail tore up and calls against them. But they ain't getting no calls against us. Come on now. All right, so Kansas get whooped. Farther as Colorado today, we need West Virginia to lose, and they are losing. West Virginia is losing, getting blown out. They blowed out, so that game over. Now, K-State is going to beat Iowa State, so they done. Can Arizona, because I don't want to wait till 10 o'clock to see what Houston going to do. I don't want to wait that long. I want to know the game's over by the time 10 o'clock come. So Arizona, we need Arizona to stand up in the paint and whoop Arizona State. We need them to stand up in the paint. It's a rivalry game. I need them boys to get hot and do what they do. If Arizona beat Arizona State, the game started at 3:30. They beat them. I believe K-State going to beat Arizona. But I ain't going to lie, that's going to be a good game. I'm tuning in for that game. Arizona and Arizona State, I might look at. But K-State and Iowa State, I think that's going to be a good game. I think that's going to be a good game. I hope Arizona can just muster it up, and just come out there and just do what they do. Like, I don't know if they could do it, but I want them to. BYU and Houston. BYU has an opportunity if that quarterback play well. If that quarterback running and throwing, we can have it. But I prefer to just have the game out the way. Arizona beat Arizona State. So Arizona State lose today, and Iowa State lose today. We good. We good. We can celebrate before 10 o'clock. If not, we got to try to wait the game. But let's talk about Georgia Tech, y'all. Georgia Tech basically won that game. A 7-4 team knock off Georgia, the Georgia University. They knock them off. But the refs, the Zebras, they in the pocket. They can't let Georgia go down like that. So that's why Georgia Tech didn't win yesterday. That was Georgia Tech game. Now, Georgia Tech record is 75. Should have been 8-4. Should have been 8-4. I just know they trying to downplay and act like the SEC, all that. Well, Georgia should have lost, and they should have lost to Kentucky. But the Zebras had a part in all that. Now, Kentucky getting blowed out today by Louisville, which is an ACC. So, y'all, do not let the TV talking heads make y'all feel like the SEC all that this year. Now, in other years, when Nick Saban was running it, yes. But right now, the SEC is not like that. They not like that. And then you got Ohio State. Ohio State right now in a dog fight. They just thought Ryan Day might, boy. Ryan Day, you better get it together, boy. Ryan Day, you better get it together. So, y'all, this college football season is to whoever can get in that game and win. When all the teams lock in, y'all, we gonna cover all the teams. I'm gonna go over every team it is, because when they get into the playoffs, now the Zebras gonna have to figure out, are they going for the ACC teams? Are they going for the Big 12 teams? Are they going for the SEC? I know they might be leaning with the SEC, so we gonna talk about every team. So, yo, what y'all witnessed yesterday and today, and Vanderbilt, Tennessee, they want Tennessee in it. Vanderbilt out there giving Tennessee that work. Now, they done tied it back up at the time I looked at it, but, y'all, TV talking heads, they lie. They lie. You can't trust that. Don't trust. Hey, when they put me on there, because they gonna call me. They gonna call me. I'm gonna take one of them, but I'm gonna keep my show. They gonna call me. They gonna put me on one of these shows eventually. They got to. Ain't no way around it. Because I'm giving them the real. I'm gonna get on there and tell y'all the truth. Now, I don't know how they gonna receive it, but I'm gonna give them the truth. But because this talking TV head stuff, they just forcing this stuff in our face. We ain't taking none of that no more. I ain't taking that. I ain't taking that. Georgia should have lost, and they should have lost to Kentucky. But they got 10 wins. Kirby's looking good. But see, what I really really like about all college football, all NFL football, all sports, at the end of the day, is only one champion. Now, if you cheat to get it, that's different. It's no way possible Georgia making it to the chip. They is not making it to the chip. Georgia is, if Georgia make it to the chip, we know it's rigged. Georgia is not making it to the chip. It's no way possible. Um, Tennessee and Vanderbilt. Tennessee should not be in there. Nope. Now, I'm going to tell y'all who playing ball. I like South Carolina quarterback. Yo, I don't know what he needs somebody to coach him up. The South Carolina quarterback needs somebody to coach him up, like to finish him off. That boy going to be good. That boy is good, y'all. That South Carolina quarterback, he is him. I like that boy. Oh, hey, the first couple plays of the game, they had brought a blitz on him, and they brought everybody. They had him folded up, and he popped up out that thing and rolled out. Hey, 6'3", 245, that's a grown man out there. That's a DN playing quarterback. They can't bring him down. So, y'all, the SEC is a joke. They know better. They are no better than the Big Ten schools and the SEC school. Well, let me make it all correct. SEC, Big Ten, Big 12, and ACC. They all got somebody that's holding it down solid, right? But everybody kind of whooping everybody. So if you put it at the top, your top 5 programs in each conference, that should be a playoff team. Whoever make it to the top 5, I don't care how you playing late, everything matter. Your top 5 teams. So you got 4 conferences, your 5 teams. Put those 5 in each of them, that's 20 teams, and then add your last 2, your group of 5 in the independent school. So you got 22 teams in a playoff. That way, ain't nobody can talk no trash. And you can mix them up and let them play. Or, some way they got to figure this out. Because the SEC is not it. They is not it. That is not it. The SEC is not like that. So, they overhyping them boys. They overhyping them, and they throw it in our face every day. And I don't know if y'all be watching these shows on that they tell you how people do stuff, but when they push it in your face, and they push it in your face, and they push it in your face, and they push it in your face, eventually you're going to start believing it. Because it's going to be a group of people who definitely going to lock in because it benefits them. They're going to say, yeah, they right. There's going to be another group that kind of don't know, they on the fence, they're going to say, yeah, they right. So it just get bigger and bigger. The SEC is not like that, y'all. The SEC is not like that. I'm watching. My nephew say, why you want Georgia Tech to win? I say, because Georgia, this will give a crushing blow to them. But Georgia Tech, they didn't get the calls to go their way because Georgia Tech ain't hot. If Georgia Tech was maybe undefeated coming in that game, they would have played a little different. But, yo, Kirby going out like this. Kirby going out like that. You got, so the 2 national championship coaches that we have left that's active because they fired Matt Brown. So you got Kirby with 2, Dabo with maybe 2, I think. So those are 2 active coaches. Georgia Tech should have won that game last night. And right now, South Carolina and Clemson, South Carolina should win this game. They DBs, he had like 2 or 3 passes caught on him. He's there. The dude is there. He just, I don't know what ball skills. Like, that's why Travis ball skills at DB, they on a whole nother level. Because that boy can jump out the gym, and he'll go get it. Like, I wish a DB would do that. DBs need to start working on they jumping and catching. Because if he in position, bro, jump. Don't be scared. Turn around and turn into a wide receiver. Like, have some confidence in yourself. But it is what it is. So I like South Carolina, y'all. I kid you not. I like South Carolina. They like that to me. I want them to win against Clemson. I don't know. I just want to punch Dabo in the mouth. Bam. And then Shane Beamer get the flown himself like, yeah. So, all right. Let's get into the all the teams that's gonna make it to the playoffs. So you got Boise State. They garbage. They gonna be out. They gonna lose. Ohio State right now fighting Michigan with all they got. So that lets you know to me, Ohio State ain't it. Texas, That game gonna be good tonight. I think Texas A&M gonna be good because they ain't played since 2011. So that's about what? 13, 14, 15, somewhere around there. I ain't trying to count it up, but pretty close. Something like that. So they ain't played in a while. Oregon, to me, they still ain't never really played nobody but Ohio State and yeah, they ain't played nobody. So Oregon don't know what a real fight is. They could say they fought Boise, and say they fought Idaho State, but that just let me know they ain't like that. So, all right, Ole Miss. They was in a dog fight with Mississippi State. So, Mississippi State was garbage this year. Alabama. I don't care what Alabama do. They shouldn't be in it. Notre Dame, they have but one real fight, and then they took an L to a sorry team. Who else we got? Indiana, they played Ohio State, and Ohio State ain't really played nobody, and they still couldn't do nothing with Ohio State. So, I hope Colorado can get in. I hope they can, y'all. But let me see what y'all talking about. I know y'all been talking it up, and I'm just coming back. I'm 16 minutes late on hollering at y'all, but let me let y'all ride out. Let me let y'all ride. GC, what's happening? Missy Wheeler, Colt, what's happening? Shake hands with Destiny. Rod the Man Media, you say Tech winning 35-3 at halftime. And y'all, for y'all that don't know, that's West Virginia they getting tore up. So for Colorado to get in, it's West Virginia lose and BYU lose. I think that's gonna happen. Well, I'm not sure, y'all. I ain't sure. I can't call it because you just don't know how this thing gonna turn out. Some teams balling, some teams ain't. Miss E. Willie, yeah, them zebras be tripping. Coach Dre, what's at it? Miss Claire, you say, Texas Tech to putting it to him. Caught on camera, you say, no call for, yeah, man, the dirty hit too. Yeah, the Zebras was out for Colorado. Now, it is our fault. We should have beat K-State. We should have beat them. But I know you could say Baylor should have beat us. So, it is what it is. If Baylor win, we done? Nah. We still good. See, yeah, now I don't think Cliff's going to pull this out. I want South Carolina to win. I just know the SEC ain't like that, y'all. Baylor got another touchdown. Oh, Baylor giving it to Kansas. That's how you know we got played in that Kansas game. We got played. We got played, boy. We got played in the Kansas game, y'all. We got played, and they didn't care. When they should have called that hit on Shador, and they didn't call it, you know they don't care. Now, see, let me tell y'all how they know that the Zebras were part of that game. Why when Texas Tech threw Shador, he slung him just a little bit. All the flags came, and then I don't like how. Never mind, I ain't gonna go there. I ain't gonna go there because I don't want to promote people doing crazy stuff. But the way they showed up for Shador when they threw him at the Texas Tech game is how they should have showed up for Kansas. When that boy hit him like that, boy, I ain't even tripping now. I can't say all that, but boy, that was wrong. The flag coming up, somebody gonna pay for that. And I told y'all it was gonna come back. I say somebody gotta pay for that. So them Zebras probably gotta pay for it, and Kansas paying for it right now. Kansas getting what should have happened to them last week. Now, another thing we gotta talk about. We need a running game. I don't care how the bowl game. Well, unless we get into Big 12 championship, I want to win. Bowl game, I hope we win too. But Coach Pryor, for a fact, we need a run game. Next year, I want a run game. I want a running back or running backs that I know when they tote that ball, they toting that ball. I need to see that. Because I see South Carolina, they handing that ball off. Hit, bam, hit, bam, hit, they'll throw it. I see Baylor, hit, bam, hit, they'll throw it. I want that. I want a back to give me, man, 17 to 25 carries a game. And I need another one that's going to give me 5 to 10 carries a game. We need that. We need that, y'all. We'll never win like we supposed to win if we don't have no run game. We got to have a run game. We got it. We need a run game. I see that. So I'm looking at South Carolina linemen. I'm like, boy, hey, I like that. Like, I don't know what it is. I don't know if they schemes, like different teams schemes better than ours or what, but we got to run that ball. So we got to figure out some way to run the ball. And if Micah that guy, let him run it. If IA that guy, let him run it. If Hood that guy, let him run it. If DH that guy, let him run it. We got to clear it out. We got to run that ball in 25. I'm not going to sit here and watch the first game of Coach Prime and we ain't toting that ball. He got to tote that ball. We got to tote that ball because you got to prepare yourself for what you finna see in them top 12 teams. Now, the top 12 teams may not even be the real top 12. So, thankfully, I hope we get into this Big 12 championship game and win it because the top 12 really ain't the top 12. The top 12 is the TV heads talking 12. That's all that is. Texas ain't played nobody. When they played somebody, they took an L. They lost to Georgia. I don't know if the Zebras had nothing to do with that, but and then Georgia getting blown out by Alabama, but then they come back some kind of way. Come on now. Georgia ain't got no comeback offense. Yo, some of this stuff I'm starting to think rigged. Coach Prime can't say it, but I can say it for him. I think some of this stuff rigged. It's just no way. It's no way. Like, we need to have a universal thing where our refs are like they for everybody. They for everybody. You just can't have a ref and he always out here calling stupid stuff and then it's on us. So, yeah. This getting wild, y'all. This getting wild. But I am glad Coach Prime is in the mix of this college football world because the people that supposed to be elite with NIL and the transfer portal, and then you add in the unicorn, Coach Prime, this gonna change the game. This changed the game, y'all. And my boy telling it like it is. So, y'all, I'm gonna give y'all something. I'm gonna give y'all a note that I don't know if y'all paying attention to, but Prime be putting it out there. He be putting it out there. I don't know if y'all listen to it. He said, hey, everybody bringing it. Well, he ain't say everybody. He just said him. He said, I can't bring in 20 freshmen and 10 of them play and the other 10 don't. 10 of them going to transfer. So why not just bring in 10 and play ball with them? So now that's hurting everybody else that be trying to load up on all these freshmen. They try to gather them in and don't play them. Them boys be coming out and get where they coming. Straight to Coach Prime. Because Coach Prime, they going to play it back. Hey, bro, I heard Prime say that. You better watch out. Nah. Coach ain't doing us like that. I know he brought in like 20 freshmen. Yeah, Coach ain't doing us like that. Dog, he did us like that. Man, I'm hollering at Prime. So Prime done put it out there, y'all. We got some. Y'all. Coach Prime out here balling. He really can't speak up for his son that much, but in actual reality, if they're going to throw Dylan Gabriel out of the blue, y'all, we never even thought about Dylan Gabriel. Y'all didn't and I didn't, because we didn't. Now, if you would have gave me the freshman at for wide receiver, freshman wide receiver at Alabama, freshman wide receiver at Ohio State, I could have believed that more than Dylan Gabriel. Like, bro, y'all hyping that up. Y'all don't hype. So, y'all, in the Big 12, if the cookie can crumble, I win. I ain't talking about crumble cookie. You know, I'm going to stop saying that. I think I'm getting them too much promotion. Stop saying that. My bad. I ain't talking about that no more. I got to give if the football don't life, it ain't life in football. Ooh. You see me? Throw me an alley-oop. All right. Y'all, they trying to get Miami out of it. If Miami loses to SMU, brother, SMU playing pretty good. Now, let me look at SMU schedule, because everybody talk about schedule. But a lot of them teams in the Big 10 and the SEC ain't playing nobody. So let me look at SMU schedule before they'll dog them too. Hold on, let me look, because they gonna dog SMU schedule. They gonna try to dog it, but ACC got some good teams that's playing ball. Hold on. Oh, and we gotta talk. What y'all think about Andrew Luck getting that job at Stanford? My business partner say that's cool. Didn't he not like football and he walked away and all that mess like that? Maybe he don't like the NFL. I get that. Hold on, where's SMU at? Hold on. Hold on, y'all. I got a book that got all my squads in here. Let me find SMU and then, yeah. And Florida State should get blown out tonight. Now, hey, Syracuse and Miami, that's going to be a good game. Now, look for how they call the games. Oh, you say, Ryan, look, took 2 minutes? Okay, so he tapped out because of that. All right, well, then I can roll with that. I thought he stepped away like he ain't want no more. All right, so SMU schedule. They played Nevada, trash. Houston Christian, trash. BYU, TCU, I take that. They play a different conference, they going at it. I take that. And them Texas boys, so that's that Texas fight. So I get them that. Florida State was trash, so they don't count. Louisville, I respect that. Stanford, I respect that because I know how they coach is. Duke, yep. Pittsburgh, yep. You can't knock at SMU schedule. You really can't knock it. You can't knock their schedule. Boston College was fighting. Virginia was fighting. Cal was, they finna tear up Cal tonight. Cal finna get tore up. Cal finna get. So I get luck. I get luck. I take luck. I take luck. Andrew Luck, y'all. That he's at Stanford. He's gonna be their GM. I was wondering how he gonna do it because I'm like, he ain't no recruiter, but I think the coach already know how to recruit, so we ain't worried about that. I think Andrew Luck just looked good for the program. I don't know what he gonna do GM wise, but he look good. Oh, nah. They gonna probably get some money generated. Hey, look for Stanford to make a come up, y'all. I think they gonna donate money because Andrew Luck and his daddy, they know a whole lot of people. And you at Stanford and you in Silicon Valley. I think money gonna get flowed to him because, like Shador said, that's a tax write-off. Why not give it to your boy Andrew Luck? That's gonna look real good. Yeah, hey, look for Stanford to make a come up. They got a good coaching staff. JB, what's good? SN, you say, well, the Jayhawks they getting theirs back. That's why I'm glad Baylor busting them up. Let me see. Benzo, you say all these teams see you lost to. Bruh, I wish we could take Nebraska back and have that game. I wish we could take K-State back. At least them two. Kansas was just too out of hand. Theirs was too out of hand. Maybe Nebraska was too, but at least K-State back. God, dog. If we could have K-State back, we'll be sitting chilling like, bro, we off in there. But everything happened the way it need to happen. In 25, Coach Prime got to run that ball. I don't care. Ain't nothing they can tell me. 25, Colorado has to have a running game. I turn on Baylor, they run it. And they run it on Kansas. I'm like, well, why we couldn't? Okay, what it is. I turn on South Carolina, they run it. I turn on Clemson, they run it. I know Texas Tech running. We got to have a run game, y'all. We got to have a run game. Ain't no way around it. Yeah, we got to have a run game. It's no way around it. But y'all, when you get into these championship games, playoffs, it might go our way today. Arizona need to handle business with Arizona State, and K-State need to handle business with Iowa State. I hope it go our way. I'm not sure. But the SEC it ain't what they making it out to be. Texas ain't all that. Georgia, not all that. Let me see. Ole Miss, definitely not all that. Alabama, definitely not all that. Missouri ain't. LSU sure ain't. Tennessee sure ain't. Oklahoma sure ain't. Texas A&M sure ain't. Let me see who Texas A&M played. Notre Dame lost, but they don't want to count that. Played McNeese State. Come on. Played Florida when right. Bowling Green. Come on. Arkansas ain't about none. Missouri ain't about none. Mississippi State ain't about none. LSU whooped them, I think. And LSU ain't about none. South Carolina whooped them. That's what it was. Now, South Carolina, they playing ball. I like South Carolina. I can't lie to you. New Mexico. Come on. So, Texas A&M played 1, 2, 3. They played 3 cupcake games. SEC been too much hype, y'all. We just can't run off at the mouth and give SEC that. Y'all, I'm going to start talking about the SEC from now on out. Because I just can't, we can't let this narrative run. And the Big Ten. I can't let this narrative run that they all that. We just not. We not doing that no more. I'm going to add, from today on, I'm going to add the SEC and the Big Ten into my conversation. Because the TV talking heads, they think they can force feed us everything. No, y'all ain't force feeding me nothing. I got eyes. I see what's going down. Come on, man. Anthony, you said Kansas needed Deion Sanders to bring the best out of them. Yeah. And the Zebras was helping. Because the first quarter in the Baylor game on Kansas, I heard holding Kansas. What? And then they got Kansas number 70. Now, the coach might can't see it. But somebody got to tell him, hey, man, you got number 7 slapping people. I said, ooh, I don't like when people do all that extra stuff. Don't touch me. Don't touch me in that manner. Touch me when the play going on. Whoop me during the play. A fair way. Not no garbage ain't trying to hurt me. Whoop me that way. Because, see, that'll make me run up to you. Boy. See, that's why football just a whole different sport. Because that make me come up to you. Boy, I don't care what coach call on the next play. He could call cover 3. I'm finna be in your face, boy, and I'm going to drag you to that dirt. I don't care what route you call. I'm telling you now, boy, you did that stupid mess to me. This next play, you can run a pass route. It's going to be pass interference because I'm throwing your head to the ground. I'm throwing your head to the ground, boy. That's what I'm telling him. And I don't want coach to know I said it, but he going to know I said it. And he could tap his head, throw a fade route. Boy, you ain't going nowhere. As soon as they say hi, I'm grabbing it. Ah! I don't care what the play is. Who running my way is me and him. Yeah, I'm charging to the game. I'm being selfish that play. I'm being selfish. Because you acting stupid. I'm going to let you know. Now, you do that again, boy. Now we even. You come stupid again. You come stupid again. You come stupid again. You come stupid again. Just come stupid again. And this time, I'm going to grab him, and I'm going to drive him all the way to the, it's going to be me and him the rest of the game. Boy, whoo, goodness. Y'all, this stuff be making you hot. Boy, make you hot. Fallout, you say the NIL has destroyed the SEC player. Oh, yeah. And where the SEC used to get so biggity, and they used to say, you can't transfer into the conference. Nah, we transfer anywhere now, boy. Anywhere. So, yeah. And I love that Coach Prime is a unicorn right now. He is a unicorn. What? Hey, you know history. Now, history is you lose 3 games. The only way you win the Heisman is being a quarterback in the SEC. That's the only way they'll give you the Heisman. Well, Coach Prime came and kicked that all out the way. Nah, you on Prime team and you do what we do? Yeah. We getting that trophy. We getting that trophy. So you know what they scared of. Yesterday, see, Prime ain't gonna tell it, but he really could have came out and said, now, I gave y'all a little sample. Yeah. I gave y'all a sample. Number 17, Isaiah Hodges. Yeah, running back, kick returner, punt returner, wide receiver, and DB. What? I figured it out. That man can score 6 ways. Isaiah Hodges, I don't know what game is going to happen. I hope it happen against Kansas. If we play Kansas again, I hope Coach Prime let Isaiah Hodges score 6 times. Well, 2 of them you can get, running and catching. You get a touchdown. You can even throw a touchdown because he can have the ball and pitch it. So that'll be a count as a pass. So that's 3 ways we can score real easy, right? All right, bam. The other 3 ways going to be hard. A kick return, a punt return, and a pick 6. Whoo. See, hey, Kansas ain't worried about no bowl game because they had their bowl game last Saturday. They had their bowl game with us. See, now they feeling sick because they got hyped up. We're 1 game away, y'all. We are 1 game away from going to a bowl game. Nah. Y'all cheated us, and now y'all home. That's it. Take this your bowl game today, and you getting crushed. They had 2 bowl games last week and this week, and they getting crushed. All right. Prime finna take over, y'all. He can't say it, but I'm saying it for him. Coach Prime is going to take over. Yeah, if you can't see it, he taking over. He taking over. This a wrap. He taking over. He taking over, y'all. We gonna bring in ballers. He already talked that trash on it. I'm gonna do a show on that tonight. I'm gonna do a show on that today. He talked that trash on it. I'm gonna wait to see how the Arizona State and Kansas game going. Then I'm gonna come on, and then I'll probably come on later that morning with that BYU to see what that game looking like. Yeah, y'all. We got some. We got some, y'all. I'm talking about we got some, and this thing rolling. They cannot stop us. They cannot stop us. This it. We taking over. Hey, but look, blessings to y'all. I'm going to roll out because I'm going to come back on a few more times today. I just want to tell y'all the SEC ain't like that. The SEC is not like that. They not that. So don't worry about them. They are not that. Georgia showed they not like that. Tennessee showing they not like that. Who else showed? Alabama showed they not like that. Look, Ohio State. I don't know what their score is because I'm on here with y'all. But they showing they not like that. They showing it. They ain't like that. Who else showing they ain't like that? Listen, y'all know what I want to happen tonight. I don't know if it's gonna happen. But I hope Jeff Fish could figure out a way to stomp. Stomp. I'm talking about stomp. What you gonna do? Stomp. What you gonna do? Stomp. I want Washington to beat Oregon tonight. Because Oregon just think they all that. They think they all that. I know they do. Boy, I know they do. But they not. They not. They not, y'all. And the last thing, let y'all know, Oregon, BYU need to lose. I just want everybody to lose. BYU, Arizona State, and Iowa State. Bam, they lose, we in. Hey, blessings to y'all. I come back on. We gonna ride out. Hey, hold on. Dre, Dre, let's talk. You say, we see you fans get delusional sometimes. What? Talk to me. What's up? Who supposed to be like that? Talk to me, Dre. I ain't even going nowhere yet. I got to see what you're talking about. Let me slide back to see what you're saying. I say CU is second in Big 12 with TCU first. Now, Dre, TCU versus us. Come on, man. Go look at our players versus theirs. They is not in no first place. They might have the first place ranking. They ain't not in no first place. Hold on, let me see. Okay, hey.